It's the Rhode Island Interscholastic League on Kent County's Classic Rock, I-105.5 and 1450 AM. Now it's time for the Dance Place pregame show. Dance Place, home of delicious pizza, pasta, steaks, and ale. 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Now here's Hall of Fame broadcaster John Parenti.
Cool fall night, we welcome you to Arctic Hill at MAZNICKI Field, where tonight the West Warwick Wizards and the Mount Pleasant Kilties /2 are about to do football battle. I'm John Parenti. Johnny Booth is alongside. Our crew from Wizards TV is here, and the Wizards looking to end their home season with a win against the Mount Pleasant team that is 0-6 this year. Wizards come in at 3-3. However, they are in the number 4 spot solidly in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League's Division II standings, trailing only Westerly, South Kingstown, and the East Providence Townies. Game prep just about completed. We had a great senior day activity or senior night activity before the start of today's game, and the stands are pretty well full with people here watching the Wizards play the Kilties. We'll be back after the Seed Center with our look around the Interscholastic League coming up in just a moment.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Field, Wizards getting ready under Coach Wes Pennington to our left. The Kilties under former East Greenwich All-State of Vinucci to our right. Big task for Vinny to get this team competitive over the course of the next several years. But he told me earlier this week that he's young, he's got some talent, he's got some speed. Every Mount Pleasant team has had speed that we've seen over the course of the past few years, but this one's got some speed in the skilled positions, and they've got some size. And Boots and I were commenting when they arrived that they indeed have some good size.
They got some big boys on that team, John. Let me tell you, there's some size. They may be a 1-6 team, and I know size isn't everything, but it's going to be a big task for that line, that offensive line, to keep those guys off of the Wizards quarterback.
The big word around West Warwick dealt with Nick Andrechow this week, and indeed the senior is indeed back in the lineup. Or the junior, I should say, back in the lineup. He'll do his running back thing. He'll probably see some time at defensive safety. And we'll see just how West plays him. We'll see what kind of game conditions affect the ankle that Andrew Chow hurt, 4 weeks ago now?
Exactly.
And if not defensively, it'll probably be Mike Gallo again playing the safety, and they'll fill in. The one thing these Wizards have done over the course of the year has built depth with people like Mike Gallo. And Nate Petrarca is here and getting some good time now. And he's got Elijah Bourget playing an outside linebacker spot, and he's developed into a pretty fine player. And as far as the lines are concerned, Delvin Polanco and Bernie Machino and Tavion Culhane and the rest of them, Isaiah Allen, the center, all having outstanding years. And they're going to be the guys that are called upon to create some holes for Andrew Chow and company as the Wizards look for a win. The way I had it explained to me is if West Warwick wins this game tonight, they will indeed clinch a home playoff spot in the first round of the playoffs. They will still trail Westerly, South Kingstown, and East Providence, but they will be the 4 seed in the playoffs that will begin on November 8th. One game left for the Wizards that next week in Westerly. A tall order for a team that is gelled very nicely under Wes's leadership, but a team that's playing a talented and exceptional Westerly Bulldog team. But when you play West Warwick on Halloween night, anything can happen. Our trip around the Interscholastic League is brought to you by Sandy Motors on Sandy Mountain Road in Coventry. For a good deal on a good set of wheels, stop by and say hello to Johnny Mac for us at Sandy Motors. One game last night, South Kingstown defeated the Pawtucket Co-op. The Rebels now 5-2 and solidly in the 2 spot. If Westerly falters, then they can assume the number 1 spot, but that is highly unlikely. Westerly playing at Burrillville tonight in a non-league game. The Rebels now 5-2. Pawtucket by losing. If West Warwick wins tonight, as I mentioned, they will take the 4 spot and host a first-round game. Elsewhere in the league tonight, Hope is at North Smithfield. Moses Brown and East Providence. If West Warwick wins and Coventry loses, Coventry is out. Well, Moses Brown is in that 8th spot. Central Falls is at Middletown tonight. Pilgrim visits Johnston. Lincoln is at North Providence. Goodwin and Barrington tonight is the North Kingstown Skippers tuned up against the Eagles. Davies, Voke, and Tollgate already played. No report on that one. St. Ray's and Cumberland, that'll be interesting. If anything, it does determine very little as far as the playoff situation is concerned. Rogers is at East Greenwich. Coventry at Woonsocket tonight. The Oakers basically in a must-win situation against the Villanovan's team that is pretty darn good in Division II action. Barnstable playing at LaSalle tonight. Next to West Greenwich is at Smithfield, a team under disarray after the hazing opportunity and the hazing situation a couple of weeks ago. As I mentioned, Burrillville is at Westerly. Juanita Sanchez wins a 1-0 game against Tiverton as the Tigers have forfeited their season out. So the Wizards have taken the field. Mount Pleasant is on the field, and we're a couple of minutes away from the start of tonight's action. High school football from MAZNICKI Field coming your way next on 105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and tonight on Wizards TV.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
Well, the officials have talked with the teams, as is usually the tradition. They'll go on onto the field, flip the coin, and we'll have the action for you in just a moment or two here at MAZNICKI Field. West Warwick looking for a win. Bouncing back from that Portsmouth disaster of a couple of weeks ago, they bounced Middletown 47-0. Mount Pleasant coming off their 6th consecutive loss last week, as they are in their white uniforms, red numerals, with the exception of 2 players who are in their blue numbered uniforms. The Wizards in their home blacks with the orange numerals, the traditional black helmets with nothing on them. There were a couple of years back in the 70s when they did have a wizard encrusted, but that has since gone by the wayside. I'd like to see that come back. Also like to see the orange jerseys come back, but that's just one man's opinion and no big deal. The coin flip coming up. The kickoff coming up. Stay tuned. Wizards Kilties next on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
Hey, it's Johnny Mac, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
It's time for the Rhode Island High School Football Game of the Week. Bank Rhode Island, with over 20 branches in Rhode Island. Bank Rhode Island, strong and trusted. Now, here's Hall of Fame broadcaster John Parenti, Hall of Fame coach Mike Green, and future Hall of Famer Johnny Boots.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're sorry. Mike is watching Molly play some softball, her final games at Assumption for the fall season. So, Mike, I know you're listening. We wish you well. You're going to get the solo flight plus a little blurb every once in a while for Johnny Boots. That's about it, though. So the hoist is ready. We're ready to go. The captains are on the field. Nate Corona and company for the Wizards. And Yarko Diaz and others for the Kilties. We'll see how they stack it up. Then we'll do the quick break, and we'll get ready for action here at MAZNICKI Field. Perfect night. Not much wind. The flag is limp to our right, which is odd for a late October evening. Usually it whips a little bit. Okay, here we go. The Wizards have won the toss and have elected to defer. So Mount Pleasant will get the ball first when we come back. Stay tuned. Kickoff from MAZNICKI Field coming your way in just a moment on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
But without further ado, we ask that you please stand for the singing of our national anthem by West Warwick High School senior, Miss Ava Fernandez.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocky straggler, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Give that young lady an A++. West Warwick won the toss but elected to defer. And I've got to pass this one along. Greg Gunzos is doing his first work on the mic tonight and doing the PA. Vin Nucci gave us his starting lineups. And when he gave us the specialists, he gave us Jordan Robinson, his fine quarterback, listed him both as the kicker and the long snapper. Don't know how that's going to happen, but all the power to him.
The Wizards win the coin toss and has elected to defer.
So we'll see who'll set up for the Wizards. Usually it's Andrew Chow. Want to mention that the super stud from 2 weeks ago, Christian Briggs, has got another duty tonight. He's on the clock, so maybe we'll talk to you at halftime and we'll chew the fat a little bit about the game. I'm going to need the break. Oh, welcome.
Oh, thank you. It's tough producing radio and TV.
Ball into foot. A foot into ball is taken by one of the upbacks at the 35-yard line. And stopped at the 40. I believe was Jake Jollifer, who's going to be one of the running backs. We'll set up Mount Pleasant for you.
Jordan Robinson with the catch.
No, it was Robinson the quarterback, so he's going to play on
First and 10 for the
the
Kilties.
specialty teams as well. Jordan Robinson is the quarterback. Robinson, a junior, one of the returnees on this team, obviously. His running backs are Amani Brousseau, a senior, and Jake Jollifer will be one of the running backs on the left side. Actually, he'll be the tailback when they come out in the eye. Right now, they split left and right. Robinson is out of the shotgun. We are ready to go first and 10. High snap, fielded cleanly. Robinson trying to make something out of nothing, and he gains 7 yards, and the flag goes down immediately.
Robinson on the quarterback keeper, flag on the play.
That play, disaster written over it from the very word go. Now we'll see what the flag is. Or will they pick it up? No, here we go. We've got a call. Face mask against West Warwick.
Call is face mask against the Wizards.
So this will set Mount Pleasant up in West Warwick territory, somewhere in the
First
vicinity
down
of the
Pleasant on
48-yard
48-yard
line. The center is Mohammed Gay. You're going to hear a lot about that name. Yarko Diaz is the right guard. The left guard is Patrick Pungay. The left tackle is Jaden Suarez. The right tackle is Wesley Ramirez, all with veteran talent. Armando Mercedes runs far to the left side. He's slotted out there along with Gower Gatson. Robinson drops back. He looks, he throws. He's going to go on. He's got a man out there, and it is incomplete. Robinson tossed that from about his own 40-yard line. So that was about a 37 sideline run.
For number 24, incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Kilties.
West Warwick defensively with Brody Machino and Delvin Polanco at the tackles. Avery Thomas and Luke Gallo at the ends, although we'll see Nate Petrarca in there. We'll see Mike Gallo in there. Johnny Sacco, Devon Boulia, and Elijah Bourget are the backers. Scholl, Castaldi, Andrew and Price deep. The Wizards 4. Robertson hands and slithering forward is Jonathan, who picks up not much of anything.
Bring up Kilty loss on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 11.
So with 3rd down coming up, and with Robertson already throwing, let Greg know that that's Darryl Gatson. Till further notice. All right, again, Mercedes goes wide right side. Over here on the near side, it's Gatson. And Robertson under the rush, and taken down for a loss of 5. A lot of black jerseys there. Last one to pile is Luke Gallo. Although Delvin Polanco's had a heck of a year there as well on the side of the Mount Pleasant quarterback. So it's 4th down. And Yarko Diaz will drop back in punt formation to give it up probably to either Scholl and Medeiros as we check to see who's back there for West Warwick. It's indeed Tyler Scholl, number 5. And Evan Medeiros, number 13, closest to us.
Yes, there is a flag.
False start will move the ball back to the 42-yard line.
Kilties moves the ball back a little bit.
So basically, Mount Pleasant will be right where they started before the penalty against West Warwick. So a net of maybe a yard or two on Mount Pleasant's first possession. Diaz snaps clean and it's shanked. This is going to roll around and it's going to be, what, a 2-yard punt?
Wizards will take over on the Kilty 40-yard line.
So the Wizards in good possession with the ball at the Mount Pleasant 40-yard line. Their first possession begins in 30 seconds. We're scoreless.
The distinctive and delicious flavors of Italy are now available for lunch at Pat's Italian Restaurant in Coventry. Take time out from your busy day and enjoy all of the great dishes at Pat's, featuring homemade pasta, Pat's famous tomato sauce, stylish salads, great appetizers, and zesty drinks. And Pat's is serving dinner daily at 4:30. Pat's Italian Restaurant, 650 Nooseneck Hill Road in Coventry. Check out the complete menu at coventry.patsitalian.com.
So on first down, Devin Bollier
Short loss
was
of play,
absolutely
brings up a
stopped
second and
on the line
11.
of scrimmage by Patrick Pongay, the linebacker from Mount Pleasant, setting up a second down and 11. Nate Corona, in his final home game, brings out the Wizards. Nate under center. Isaiah Allen to be exact. And second man through. It's Andrew Chow, and it's going to be a gain of maybe 4, maybe less. So, Boots, we were talking about it beforehand. They've got talent. They've got size in the line. They've got to be a little bit more precise blocking for Bollier and for Andrew Chow.
They have to. Like I said, that defensive line is very big. They're going to make some holes if they're going to run the ball. If not, we're going to have to see them throw that ball. But I'm not sure if Nate Corona can get it up and down there and, make some connections.
Mount Pleasant with an 8-man front. Here's a pitch. Now on the far side, first down yardage and more. And on the third play of the game for West Warwick, it's a Wizards touchdown.
38-yard run by Nick Andrew Chow.
So Andrew Chow goes for 38. And just like that, West Warwick has themselves a lead. Four minutes and 23 seconds into the game, to be exact, gang. And now Nick for the extra point. Out of the hold of Corona, he puts it up, and it's good. So it took them 3 plays to get on the board. The Wizards have the lead. It's West Warwick 7, Mount Pleasant nothing. Here on I-105.5. The legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
Wayne Miller was once an outstanding 3-sport athlete at West Warwick High. His teammates always knew they could count on Wayne to lead them to victory. Nowadays, Kent County counts on Wayne for quality electrical service for jobs both large and small. Miller Electric is one of the area's top providers of quality electrical work. Whether it's a new home installation, a complete rewiring, or major electrical repairs, call Miller Electric at 828-0087. Get that electrical job done right the first time. Miller Electric, 828-0087.
Marty Mercedes accepts the kickoff.
Mercedes with the return brought down at about the 25
And he's taken
line.
down to the 25 by a host of Wizards on the far sideline. And Mount Pleasant in a more poor field position for their second offensive set of the game. Clock did not run with 7:27 to go. Hey, Mr. Briggs, on the clock. Well, we may never get out of here. Robertson brings him out on 1st and 10. He's got Armani Mercedes wide to the left side. Once again, it's the same set. Double slot left, double slot right, and a high snap. This time it is ended off cleanly. And I believe that's Jollifer on the far side, who didn't get very much. Polanco again on piling. Johnny Sacco on piling for the Wizards.
Ball carried by
And
number 13, Armani.
the last one
Gain of 3 or 4 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and
was
6.
Brody Machino. So Greg gave them 4. We're going to give them 3. And we're going to call it 2nd down and 7. We'll set the Wizards for you defensively in a moment or so. Beck Castaldi is out here isolated on one receiver. They come to the side, and the Wizards are going to gang tackle the ball carrier back behind the original line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. There were a bunch of them there.
Imani B with the carry again brings up 3rd and 8. I'm not trying to say his last name.
Who, Bosso?
Behind the line of scrimmage. Look where the down marker is. Look where the ball is. It's not ahead of the down marker.
I got a 3rd and 8.
That's it. 3rd and 8? Yeah. Oh, okay.
7, yeah.
Somebody got a kind one.
That didn't look like where he got stopped.
No, it didn't.
It was not where he got stopped. I'm sorry. He was behind the original line of scrimmage.
And whistles.
No, they just blew the whistle to stop the clock for some reason. Now he wants the clock to start.
Okay.
I'm so confused. The clock's going to run. The clock's going to run.
Robertson looks, throws, the ball falls short of the intended receiver. It's going to be 4th down.
Mercedes.
Did the little flag go down?
No.
No, okay.
No, it's not. It's 4th down. And it looks like 4th and 9.
4th down and approximately 7 or 8 for the Kilties.
Diaz stands back in punt formation. Shanked his last one, which set up the 38-yard touchdown run by Andrew Chow with the 3rd play from scrimmage. Perfect snap. This one's much better, high end over end. It is taken and brought head to the near sideline. And Scholl has got some good yards to the 40 to the 35-yard line.
Returned by number 5, West Warwick's Tyler Scholl.
So, Wizards in very good field position, looking for their second score. We'll pause at 30 seconds. Wizards 7, Kilties nothing at 9:05.5. 14:50 a.m. and on Wizards TV.
It's breakfast at Boomerangs. Enjoy the new menu from the new Ham and Eggers in Coventry at Boomerangs while construction continues. Boomerangs Roadhouse welcomes everyone to enjoy breakfast by Mike and his staff at Ham and Eggers every day until noon. You'll be back. Boomerangs Roadhouse, 291 Providence Street, West Warwick.
Working right side, free breaking open. And touchdown Wizards, just like that.
35-yard run for number 1, Nathan.
So Nate Petrarca scores his first West Warwick touchdown as he got the handoff and just roll milled to the right side. And it's 13-zip with 4:40 left to play in the period. So Andrew Chow from 38, Petrarca from 35. Zach Morgan on to kick the extra point. So I don't know if Andrew Chow got himself hurt a little bit. Morgan put the foot into the ball and hits it true. So we played all of 7 minutes and 20 seconds, and this game is going just the way West Pennington wanted it to. Wizards 14, Kilties nothing.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
West Warwick has run 4 plays from scrimmage and scored 14 points. Morgan ready. Morgan long and deep. That's a live ball, gentlemen. It's picked up at the 3-yard line. Brought out far side to the 5 to the 10. A little bit of open running room. This could be a 97-yard kickoff return until it's stopped at about the 42-yard line.
45-yard return by number 24, Darrell Gadsden.
But that was dangerous.
That was dangerous. He had one man to beat, and that was the kicker.
Seriously, that never happens.
Yeah.
So the Kilties in familiar territory. Everything has happened around the 42. And let's see how Robertson and company.
42.
Jordan Robinson this time out of the gun. Got Bosso to the right, quarterback keeper, and he'll get 3 or 4 or so. Polanco is there again. Machino is there again. And the last one to unpile is Luke Gallo. So credit Robertson with a 4-yard gain. And it's 2nd down and 6. Ball on the far hash, almost directly in front of us here at the Ambusmith press box. Giovanni Cruz this time comes wide left side. Mercedes is on the right. Boisso in the backfield along with Robertson. Boisso with the ball. Wizards had him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the gang tackle him maybe a yard behind the line of scrimmage. It'll set up 3rd and 7 or so. And again, Gallo is there, but Castaldi is there.
Gain of a couple brings up a 3rd down and 5.
So Boisso gets next to nothing. And it's 3rd down, we'll call it 6. Boisso.
I write things phonetically.
He is the language teacher, you know.
C'est français, Boisso. Meanwhile, Monsieur Robinson brings out his team in a lone setback position. He rolls, he fakes, he throws. It's going to be complete. A bullet, and this is going to be for big yardage to the 25-20. And the receiver finally pushed out of bounds. What a dart by Robertson.
Robinson to number 24, Daryl Gatson.
That's Gatson on the reception.
Okay, so move down field Kim to the end zone.
And it's a first down to the 13-yard line.
Tackle by Michael Gallo, maybe?
Clock runs down with 2:30 left to play in the period. But I'll tell you something. That was a bullet. So Robertson brings him out again. Again, this kid, just a junior. Robertson this time was Boisso to the right. He looks again. Here's another keeper. And here's another stuff by the Wizards.
Robertson with the keeper, tackled by
Machino and
Petrarca.
Gallo and Nate Petrarca on the stop. 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Kilties.
Down to the final 2 minutes. And right now on this drive, Mount Pleasant has run more plays than West Warwick has so far in the ball game, but the Wizards have a 2-touchdown lead. Cruz and company, a very big offensive line. Comes out in front of Jordan Robertson, who operate under the shotgun with Boisso to his right. Robertson is another quarterback keeper. He's going to run into a bunch of Wizards. 1, 2, 3. Now here come numbers 4 and 5 to make the stop well back at around the 25-yard line or so.
Robertson with the keeper loss on the play brings up the Kilties 3rd and 19.
So it'll be 3rd and long. Greg gave it 19. I don't think it's 19.
What do you think it is?
16, maybe 17. I'm going to go with 3rd and 16. And it's inside the 20-yard line. So where the stack up began is where Robertson got pushed. And that's right around the 20 or so. So again, Mercedes wide to the right. Robertson drops straight back. Under the gun, looks and throws. And it's going to be on the money, but incomplete. Tell you, Robertson can throw the ball. That's an impressive young man. That was intended for Mercedes. For Mercedes. 4.
Ball intended for Mercedes brings up a 4th and long for the Kilties.
Mercedes almost got some mileage off that.
Far. That's why we miss Mike Green. Right there, that comment from Eric White.
Green, white, what's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes for a colorful broadcast, doesn't it? Fourth and long, Mount Pleasant, they're going to go for it naturally. They don't have a kicker, really. Robertson drops back. He's going to look long towards the corner of the end zone. He's got a man open. It is complete.
Touchdown.
And a touchdown for Mount Pleasant. Wow.
Who was that?
Touchdown, Kilties.
You're welcome. That was
Touchdown by number 24, Daryl
So it's
Gadsden.
Gadsden on the reception. But again, Jordan Robertson, holy mackerel.
good job, both you guys. Okay, now they're going to do, if they don't have a kicker, they can kick it somewhere. They're gonna do-
Somebody threw a dime out on the field. He would hit it with the football. Everything's been spot on. It comes with 19 seconds left to play in the period.
All right, zoom in a little more.
And it covers 22 yards.
Okay, the Kilties, they're going to run another play.
Well, Pleasant will go for two. Robertson keeps, runs into a pile of humanity, and his teammates are saying he's in. Referees have not given us an indication
Nothing.
yet.
Nope.
It is no good.
Conversion no good.
So with 19.7 left to play in the first quarter, Mount Pleasant is on the board. West Warwick 14, the Kilties 6 on I-105.5. The legendary 1450 AM and on Wizards TV.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200. Or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
Day state championship.
So back at MAZNICKI Field, the Kilties decide to make a game out of it. And Mr. Robertson is the reason why. And it should be Robertson to kick it off. Good sized kid, too. Footed the ball, low line drive. On a couple of hops, it's probably Evan Medeiros or so on 15, 20, 25. Has some room, gets to 30, gets to 35, gets taken down. On the far side of the field to set the Wizards up
Evan Medeiros with the
about
return for the
65, 70 yards away from pay dirt. Maybe a little less. Clock shows 10 seconds left to play in what has been a fast-moving first quarter.
It has.
I can't wait for the quarter break because this built of filtered water
Yeah.
is going to feel pretty good.
You brought your own water
I
tonight?
did bring my own water
You
tonight.
remembered.
Oh, yeah.
First and 10 for the Wizards from their own 35-yard line.
So West Warwick slots right and left on first down. Corona. Conventional set, hands off. And not much doing as Yarko Diaz makes a play at the line of scrimmage.
Who carried?
Oh, no.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. We've completed one. West Warwick has run now 5 plays offensively, but they lead at 14-6 on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurance coverage from home, auto, life, and retirement with just one agency? Graham Insurance can help protect everything that is important to you. Why not simplify your life? Visit Mark Graham at Graham Insurance at 328 Coeasett Avenue in West Warwick, or call them at 828-7946. Nationwide is on your side. Graham Insurance, proudly serving Kent County and beyond since 1970. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of pizza. The Pizza Nomad now offers delicious Detroit-style and New York-style pizza. Detroit-style, thick, crispy, chewy, rectangular crust with cheese to the edges, and the foldable, craveable, thin crust New York-style pizza. Forget about it. Just 2 more ways the Pizza Nomad helps you eat life to the fullest. Check out the full menu of salads, apps, calzones, craft burgers, grinders, and wraps, wood-fired flats, and mouth-watering pizza. Visit or call the Pizza Nomad, 291 Providence Street in West Warwick at 821-2106 and 718 Center of New England Boulevard in Coventry at 642-2677.
First and 10 West Warwick. Corona's going to show off his arm. He's got a completed pass for a first down near midfield. As we welcome you to the second quarter, brought to you by the Pizza Nomad at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Corona to Gallo. Luke Gallo, that is. Out to the 48-yard line.
Wizards are first and 10 from their own 48.
Like I said, the Kilties come up with about a 9-man front with Gaslin, Pongay, Boisseau, and Jackson backing up Diaz, Echevarria, Littlejohn, Gomez, and Almodovar. Straight ahead, bullying forward for a gain of 7 is Bulia. The aforementioned Jaco Diaz on the stop. He got some help from Jake Jollifer. So it's second down and 6. When we talked to Wes, we talked about whether or not this would be a trap game because they've got the big one with Westerly next week. Wes said, no, we know we have to win. We got to play our style of football. Corona hands. And it may have been Petrarca who's close to the down marker. We'll see.
Just shy.
Ball carried by
Yep.
Sacco. Brings up
It's
a
Johnny
third and
Sacco
short
is now
for the
in.
Wizards.
31.
Johnny Sacco played his first game at running back last week and rushed for like 141 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
They did stop the clock, though. Yeah, they did. They stopped the clock a while ago.
Did Briggs miss a cue?
No, it was
Okay.
now we go.
All right. Out comes Price to the near side. Corona on 3rd and short. With the eye behind him, second man through. This is going to be a first down and more. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wizards.
42-yard run by Nathan Petrarca brings up another
So
Wizards
Nate Petrarca
touchdown.
has scored his second TD, this one of 42 yards. Virtually untouched in that interior with Culhane and Polanco providing the blocks. And it was off to the races, and now it's 20-6. And amazing, it's 3 more plays, so they've run 8 total plays in the football game and have scored 20 points. Morgan, extra point. It's on its way. It's up. It is good. They had backup field here in West Warwick. The Wizards 21, Mount Pleasant 6 on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
New from your local Newport Creamery, it's the new 2 for $25 menu. Choose any of 4 tasty appetizers and pair it up with any 2 of the 5 entree items on the 2 for $25 menu. If you're still hungry, you can get 2 classic sundaes for an additional $10. Cure that hunger without breaking the bank. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time only. The new 2 for $25 menu from your friends at your local Newport Creamery on Tioga Avenue in Coventry or any Newport Creamery location.
West Warwick has run a total of 8 plays in this football game. They've scored 21 points. This is amazing. But we'll see what happens with Mr. Robertson heating up on the opposite side of the field. Morgan, low liner. It's going to drop at the 20. It's going to be picked up at the 19-yard line, and then a big play defensively. Who was that, Mack Truck?
I couldn't see. Who was that?
It may have been Becca Staldi. It may have been Evan Medeiros.
Tackled by Wizards Kai Sampson.
May have been Kai Sampson.
I think. Greg Gonzalez, I think. It's easier doing basketball, PA, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the gym is more well lit than this place.
And Greg's right on top of the action.
Kilties begin from their 17-yard line.
Look at that. He's walking around with the mic. He's like a professional.
Robinson brings him out again. He's got Cruz wide left side. He's got Mercedes in the slot left side. Robertson will look. Robinson will hand off. This is Boisseau. Stacked up by Sacco. Maybe a gain of 3 or so. No more.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up a second.
So it's second and 7
for the Kilties.
Wizards made a late defensive substitution there. Wonder if they're going with an extra cornerback. Well, Andrew Chow now in the game playing free safety. High snap. Robertson.
Flag on the play.
Flags down where you usually get a hold.
Robertson with the keeper, flags down on the
The
play.
quarterback keeper gains couple. Shy of the 25, about the 22 is where they're going to mark the ball. But we'll see what the flag is now. Holding Mount Pleasant.
Call is
So
holding
this should
against
be
the
half the
Kilties.
distance.
They'll be moved back. Looks like about a second and 16, 17.
I'm giving him 17.
Yeah, I think he's right on. Way to go, Guns.
When isn't Guns on?
And it's right at the 10-yard line. But again, don't count Mount Pleasant out right here because Robertson's got a gun. And he's got some kids that can catch the ball, too. One of them, Mercedes, is out here on the right side with Gaston in the slot, which means Cruz is on the other side with Jake Jollifer. Robertson looks, surveys.
Oh, he got hit.
He got hit.
Fumble.
Ball is loose. But it's going to be an incomplete pass. He took a jarring hit, and I think it was
Played
Delvin
back by the
Polanco.
referees, brings up a 3rd and long.
So now it's 3rd and long, and the Wizards need another stop here to get the ball in what should be pretty decent condition. Wind not a factor at all tonight. When's the last time you've been here?
There's no wind. It's been a long time.
In late October.
Thank God there's no wind because you'd have 2 more layers on.
Yeah, that's right. It's a 4-layer night tonight, game. We got 2 hoodies, 2 sweatshirts, I said, including a hoodie, and we got thermals to start us off.
And a winter coat.
And the winter coat. Robertson surveys, looks a lot at his right side. He's got Boston in the backfield. He'll block. He rolls left side. He's going to try to get rid of it. He's got the 10-yard line, but he doesn't have much more than that. There are 5 black jerseys there on the ball carrier, Robertson. Gallo is one of them.
Robertson again with the keeper. Brought down
Sacco
by a
is
group
another.
of black jerseys.
Andrew Chow is there as well. So it's 4th down. And another challenge for Yarko Diaz, who will punt it away.
A 4th and about 13 for the Kilties.
Scholl to our left. Medeiros furthest from us. They're standing at their 26-yard line. And a timeout is called by Mount Pleasant. So with the score of the Wizards 21, Mount Pleasant 6, will pause on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Lil Rhodey Storage at 100 Pulaski Street. Lil Rhodey Storage is a state-of-the-art, climate-controlled self-storage facility with direct entry and easy walk-in access. It is secured, alarmed, and cameraed for all your storage and safety needs. Indoor vehicle storage and warehousing is available too. Finally, a local storage facility close to home. It's Lil Rhodey Storage. For more information, you can call 401-615-5100. Lil Rhodey Storage, 100 Pulaski Street, West Warwick.
Back at MAZNICKI Field, where Yaco Diaz will step inside his 5-yard line. Inside the goal line, actually. High snap fielded cleanly. This one's short and shanked. Wizards are going to get away from it. It's going to bounce kindly for the Kilties and die at the 32-yard line. So it's first and 10 West Warwick.
Wizards will take over on the Kiltie 32-yard line.
And we'll see how West Pennington decides to play this. Andrew Child's been in and out, getting a little bit of time here and there. He's going to start this offensive series as the Wizards will run their 9th play offensively of the entire evening. Done pretty well in the first 8. And now we'll wait for Corona to come in and get the play in. So wide to the left side. Castaldi wide to the right. Boyer the up back, and Andrew Child the tail on 1st and 10. A keeper by Corona rolls left side. It's going to tuck it in and try to reach the sideline. Will be taken out of bounds at about the 20 or so, and that hit was rather late.
Corona with the keeper, tackled by number 13, Bosso.
Amani Bosso on the tackle out of his linebacker position.
That's good for a Wizards.
And Guns implores the crowd for that first down cheer. So here comes play number 11. Castaldi wide right. Scholl slot right. Corona fakes the hand of the slot reverse, gets it to Andrew Chow. Slip slides the tackle. There goes Andrew Chow again. This time he's taken down to the 7-yard line. So a rather more methodical drive.
Andrew Chow with the carry brings up another Wizards.
And this should be a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Yeah, that thing is like just shy, just a few blades of grass inside the 10-yard line. The binocular coming in very handy tonight. So this is play number 12 for Corona and Company. Sacco leads blocks for Andrew Chow. Goes out, tucks it in, flag goes down as Andrew Chow approaches the goal line. And now we'll see which way this flag goes. It looked like they were talking to Jake Jollifer of Mount Pleasant. We'll see. Boy, if this was Coventry, we'd know by now, huh?
Yeah.
Hold Wizards. So they'll back it up a bit. It'll be 1st and goal.
Looks like it's a holding
from
ball
what?
Against the Wizards.
20 yards away. 16.
Remains first in
It's
goal,
a
now
spot
from
foul,
about the 15-yard
so
line.
they're at the 15. Corona out of the gun. Sends shoulder in motion. Looks, and another flag goes down.
Flag on the play.
That's either a neutral zone infraction or a procedure. Dead ball foul. Encroachment against Mount Pleasant. So it's 5 against the Kilties.
Calls encroachment against the Kilties. And here comes our third attempt at first down.
Gallo and Scholl partnered up on the left side. Corona sends Scholl in motion. Nate drops back. Nate's going to look. Nate's going to hold. Nate's going to throw.
No, he's going to take it. Taking himself.
Down to the 2-yard line or so.
Corona with the keeper, and it's a
He's in.
touchdown.
He's in.
Wizards!
Touchdown, West Warwick. Tell you, that was a good fake.
Faked you out.
Sure did. Nate Corona scores the 4th Wizards touchdown. And if you take away the penalties, that's 12 plays. Then it comes with 5:53 left to play in the first half, and they're already out to 27.
6:07 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, 5:53 in.
Oh, you said 5:53 left in the first half.
And the
back.
kick by Morgan is up and good.
Point is good.
Ho hum, they scored another. Corona scores from 20 yards out. The Wizards have a 28-6 lead. Here on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and of course on Wizards TV.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows. And there's much, much more all year around. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
You ever see those?
I witnessed those antics.
Welcome back to MAZNICKI Field, where Morgan's getting the workout. High end overhead, and this one is going to take a bounce. It's going to be picked up at the 20-yard line and immediately tackled at the 26. I believe it's Jordan Robertson. No, that's Mercedes. So that time Mercedes sputters and gains 6 yards. We're going to have fun with that a lot.
God.
This is going to be a game of can you top this? Next one will be Mercedes runs out of gas at the 26. First and 10, Mount Pleasant down 28-6. And we'll see what Vinucci comes up with as Diaz and company come out. Boy, he is a large young man, that Mr. Diaz. Robertson. The save on the snap, and the flag goes down. We'll see. This procedure against the Kilties.
False start against Mount Pleasant.
Well, if you take away those two plays on penalties, West Warwick has run a 1-play drive, a 3-play drive, another 3-play drive, and a 4-play drive for touchdowns. First and 15 from Mount Pleasant. Well, if our friends from Channel 12 were here getting some footage for the Friday Night Blitz, they're probably on their way home now. They probably got enough.
He probably had enough in the first 4 minutes.
First and 15 for the Kilties.
Cruz goes wide left with Jollifer. The other two are on the right side. Robertson hands it to Boisseau. Into the second line of defense. He'll get back near the original line of scrimmage, but really only a gain of a couple. So it's second down and 13.
Also on the carry, short gain on the play.
Want to mention our camera operators tonight for Wizards TV, Juliana Dutra, Adriana Fabrizio, and Jaden Dion,
Second and about 14
working with
from
their
out play.
advisor, Eric White, while the two old-timers handle the play-by-play. You look down, you see class of 28, class of 27, class of 29, and then you see class of 73.
In 89.
And you shudder. Second and 14 to call. And Robertson will drop, short drop. He'll look into the left flat, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Pass incomplete brings up a 3rd and long for the Kilties.
So now it's 3rd, and the Kilties have not handled many of these very well. This is what, their 5th possession?
Yes.
6th, maybe? Well, 5. Because Warwick has scored. No, this is their 6th. They had the opening one, then the 4 Wizards scores, so 4 more there would be 5. This would be their 6th.
Thank God you can count.
Well, I can count all the way up to 6 at least. Mercedes parks in the right slot. Boisseau to the right side of Robertson, who's going to drop back. Another short drop, another dart. This one is going to be incomplete. Too hot to handle.
Incomplete
4th
pass
down.
on the play. Broken up by number 11, Beck Castaldi brings up a 4th and long.
So
for
it
the
is
Kilties.
4th down and long. And again, some decent field position opportune for Wizards here. Shoal Medeiros drop back near midfield. Diaz has had a couple of challenging snaps to handle. This one's low. Couple of steps. Whoa, he just got that off. Shoal will pick it up. Dangerous play. Touched the ball. Did he still recover?
No.
The Wizards did recover. Barely.
Christian, who got it?
Not a good decision by Shoal. But Medeiros bailed him out.
It looks like 11.
Or was it Castaldi? It was either Castaldi or Medeiros. When Shoal
Kickoff eventually recovered by
rambled
number
and
11, Beck
had to go back.
Castaldi.
And we have a flag.
Oh, we do have a flag.
Way back at about the 13-yard line.
Flag way in the backfield at about the 15-yard line.
Personal foul
Roughing the kicker.
against the
Personal foul
Wizards.
against the Wizards. Brings up 1st down.
Yeah, you would
Kilties.
think in that vicinity it would be roughing the kicker, but there was no indication except personal foul. So Pleasant will retain possession. A bad break for the Wizards there. Could have been a worse break if they
Pleasant
lost
will
the
begin from
ball.
their own 37-yard line.
Kilties in need of another score. They trail at 28-6 as we get pretty close to the Newport Creamery halftime show.
Did you go there today?
I did.
You did in the morning?
Yep.
That's nice.
Boisseau into a lot of black and orange uniforms. Petrarca is there. Bollier is there.
Short loss on the play for the Kilties brings up a 2nd and 11.
Second and, well, Goods is going to call it 11. It's more like 10 to quarter.
If I could put 10 and a quarter on the screen, I would.
Robertson walks back into the huddle. Jamal Jackson now getting some time at running back for the Kilties. I'm watching him now. He's actually going to be a wideout on the right side, on the left side, where he's picked up by Tyler Scholl. Robertson looks, throws into the flat. The reception is made, but an immediate stop. And the ball may have popped loose. We'll see what they call. They'll call the ball down on the reception on the far side of the field by Amani Boisseau. So a loss of 5, so it'll be 3rd and 15. with the ball at the 33-yard line.
By the way, you're having pizza nomad for dinner.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you, Barbara. And we'll thank Dave Mountain too while we're at it.
You know my boy Robertson's airing this one out.
So 3rd and 15.
Christian, you remember this kid? Yeah.
Jackson wide left side. Again, that same set. Robertson will drop back. Here comes the rush. He'll let it fly. He's throwing it too long for the intended receiver, Gaston, who got behind the secondary. The ball was just thrown too deep. 4th down. Boy, he's not afraid to let it go, is he?
No.
Pass intended for Gadsden. Brings up 4th and long for the Kilties.
Well, if there's one guy who's a little bit overworked, it's Yarko Diaz. 6th punt already. Lob snap. Got it off. Nearly got it blocked.
Straight up.
This one's short. This one's going to take a wizard bounce and die at the 39-yard line in the hands of one of the Kilties. So West Warwick 39 yards away from pay dirt with 2:21 left to play in the half. Can they run the clock out? They haven't had a possession this long in the game yet. Wizards 28, Kilties 6, back in 30 seconds.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Well, I see Nate Petrarca on the bench, so Andrew Shaw must be in. Indeed, he is next to Devon Bullier. Nate Corona, box signals from the gun. Hands, and this time Andrew Shaw is taken down by a wave of white.
It looked like they got a recovery. It looked like there was a fumble. Somebody's yelling. They came up jumping up and down.
Well, the officials say, no.
No.
Short gain on the play brings up a
So a
second and
couple
7.
yards for Andrew Shaw there makes
For the
it 2nd down and 7. Echeverria and Breeze Littlejohn on the play for the Mount Pleasant Kilties. Clock running down to 1:47 left to play in the first half. When it'll be time for the Newport Creamery halftime show. Corona sends Scholl in motion. Nate looks, throws into the right flat. And not much doing here either. Castaldi may have gotten a yard. Actually, may not have gotten back to the line of scrimmage as they move it back. So it's a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Wizard parents, if you are a parent in the West Warwick High School pep band, please make your way down to the right-hand side of the track and line up.
I guess we're going to
at
honor
gate,
the
please.
pep band seniors.
West Warwick High School pep band.
Hey, how about
please
that
line up at the
pregame
gate.
ceremony for senior night? Everybody had their own walk-up music. And
Took 45 minutes.
That was really cool.
It was very impressive.
What would you have for a walk-up song? Don't answer that yet.
Okay.
Corona drops back, looks, throws. It is going to be incomplete. Trying to set up the screen. It was too high for the intended receiver. So now it's 4th and 9. So if you had a walk-up song, what would it be? I think mine would be either I'm Not As Good As I Once Was by Toby Keith or I'm a Loser by the Beatles.
Man in Motion.
How about These Boots Are Made for Walking?
No, that's gimmicky. Man in Motion, John Parr. Always moving around. I'm always doing something.
That you are.
Man in Motion.
That you are. Eric White, what will yours be?
Take It Easy by the Eagles.
Gunny, what's your walk-up song?
Danza Kuduro.
Oh, Jesus. Of course it's going to be Italian.
4th down. Corona drops, looks, throws to nobody. It'll be a Kiltie ball with 37
The
seconds
runner's
left.
pass incomplete.
So for the
Kilties will
first
take
time,
over
the
on
Wizards
down.
failed to score on a possession. And run they play total is 17. But they do have a 22-point lead as we
All right,
head
friends,
toward
as
the
halftime
half.
approaches, please come visit our West Warwick High School football snack shack
And the first Snack Shack promo of the
and quench
evening.
all of your hunger and thirst needs.
When Mark's doing the PA, it'd probably take about 14 to 15 by now.
I had pizza and a hot dog from the Snack Shack.
And
It
on a
was
scale of
delicious.
1 to
Fine.
10, you
Oh,
go.
it's
First and 10
perfect.
for the Kilties on the
Put
road
food in my
38
belly
yard
till
line.
the end of the game. So I
When
make
you'll
it.
have,
When I
when
make
you'll have more food to your belly.
exactly at Bill's.
Where we were earlier.
Exactly. Oh, high snap.
Nice snap. And it's going to be Robertson recovering the ball. But that loses about 3 acres.
Timeout. Timeout, Kilties.
I think West Pennington may have taken the time out there, no?
Just under 30
Somebody
seconds left in
did.
the half. Timeout, Kilties.
All right, it was Vinucci who took it. So let's do some quick addition here. They've got to get to the 48. The ball is on the 40, 30, 21, 23. So we're going to call it 2nd and 26.
Why? That was fourth down. It's 1st and 10.
Yes, it is.
I got you.
Thank you.
Problem. The Wizards could put an extra 7 on the board with his last 30 seconds.
It's Robinson to hand off to Wasso, and that's going to be the end of the game, at the end of the period. That was not a Wizards football.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's weird how that
And they'll take another timeout.
Kilties used their last time out.
So it'll be 3rd and like 23.
I'm so confused. Is it the second or the third? It's a third.
That'd be their third.
The second in a row.
21.3 showing on the clock. It is indeed Mount Pleasant's football, so I was right the first
No,
place.
you were right the first time, but the way they were lined up and the way that ball was snapped.
That ball was snapped and up for grabs.
Yeah.
So now, what? Do you just say, everybody go out? Somebody catch the ball I'm going to throw? Robertson will tell
So-
Mercedes to start his engine.
So 3rd and 25.
Gave it a little bit of
21
disarray.
seconds left in the half. 3rd and long for the Kilties.
Robertson is ready. Mercedes saying, am I okay? Yeah. So Mercedes will put the afterburners on here.
Oh.
Gaston on the other side. Robertson drops back, now decides to run. He's got the 25 and he doesn't have much more than that. That's the way the period should end.
Count it, so that's the half.
West just took a timeout.
So that won't be the end of the period.
Timeout, Wizards.
So right after I said this game had a very quick tempo, we go to the doldrums and finally it's 4th down.
So it's 4th and 10, 22.
Exactly. So apparently they're going to force Diaz to punt the ball. Although I don't know, with 11 seconds left, I might run a play and then concentrate on stopping West Warwick because there won't be as much time left. They've had trouble with the snaps. That's exactly what they're going to do. Robertson has them out again. Good snap this time. Hands to Boisseau. And he's got some room. He's got some yards. And
2 seconds.
that's going to do it.
Nope, 2 seconds.
So as Warwick gets one more crack at it, I guess. No, they're going to call the half.
Ball on or about the Wizards' 40-yard line as they come out with one final play for the half.
Yeah, one final play of the half.
Well, I watched the umpire raise the football, and that's when I called the half. Erroneously, apparently. All right, so they need 59 with 1.9 seconds left. The last 15, 20 seconds have taken an eternity. All right, 2 right, 2 left for Nate Corona. He will drop, he will look, he'll be under the rush, he will roll, and he will be taken down to the line of scrimmage to end the period. Now we're done. First quarter comes to an end, first half comes to an end, and the Wizards are up by 22 points. The score here at halftime at MAZNICKI Field, West Warwick 28, Mount Pleasant 6.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The distinctive and delicious flavors of Italy are now available for lunch at Pat's Italian Restaurant in Coventry. Take time out from your busy day and enjoy all of the great dishes at Pat's, featuring homemade pasta, Pat's famous tomato sauce, stylish salads, great appetizers, and zesty drinks. And Pat's is serving dinner daily at 4:30. Pat's Italian Restaurant, 650 Nooseneck Hill Road in Coventry. Check out the complete menu at coventry.patsitalian.com.
When your business banks with Washington Trust, you have access to convenient digital tools and branches statewide. Best of all, there's always a person to answer your questions. So you get decisions fast because they're made locally. Washington Trust understands Rhode Island businesses. After all, we're one too. Open any business checking account and get a $250 bonus. Washington Trust. What we value is you.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit washtrust.com for information. Member FDIC.
New from your local Newport Creamery, it's the new 2 for $25 menu. Choose any of 4 tasty appetizers and pair it up with any 2 of the 5 entree items on the 2 for $25 menu. If you're still hungry, you can get 2 classic sundaes for an additional $10. Cure that hunger without breaking the bank. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time only. The new 2 for $25 menu from your friends at your local Newport Creamery on Tioga Avenue in Coventry, or any Newport Creamery location.
Time for the Newport Creamery Halftime Report. Visit your local Newport Creamery at 781 Tioga Avenue or one of the many locations in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Now back to John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots.
For Mike Green?
You know what? I have it. That's the surprising thing. No communication from Mike Green.
28-6 West Warwick at halftime, and it got off to a very quick start for the Orange and Black as Nick Andrechow went over from 38 yards out. And with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to play, I'm sorry, with 7:37 left to play in the first quarter, it was quickly 7-0 after the Morgan kick. Nate Petrarca scored his Wizard touchdown at 35 yards away on one play. With 4:40 left, 14-0. And then Mount Pleasant breathed a little bit of life as Robertson and Gadsden for 22 yards to make it 14-6. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Then Petrarca from 42, Corona from 20 on a total of 7 more plays. West Warwick had run just 12 plays in the entire game and had 4 touchdowns and 28 points. That's offensive production.
That is very good offensive production.
And then we just took a half hour running the last 2 minutes. West Warwick will get the ball to begin the second half. And speaking of Newport Creamery, we just asked Leroy Sanderson, one of the big major domos from the Creamery, to provide us a score of his son's Colts game up in Woonsocket. And it's 29-14 Woonsocket at halftime.
Ooh.
So,
what does that mean for Coventry? A
well,
loss tonight.
Let's see. I've got that right here, Boots.
Oh, you are so well prepared tonight.
If East Providence wins and Coventry loses, Coventry is out. I should say if Moses Brown wins
I was going to say Moses
and Coventry loses, Coventry is out. But if Moses Brown should lose and Coventry should lose, the Oakers live another week. And they've got Mount Pleasant next week.
That should be a good game. So now with West Warwick, if they win here tonight, that guarantees them a home playoff game on the 8th.
Right.
The Friday night.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if Moses Brown does beat East Providence, not only do they knock Coventry out, but West Warwick becomes alive for the 3 spot.
Oh, wow.
But they would have to beat Westerly.
Westerly's tough. They're the favorite in this division, too, and they look it, too. Except for that one game. Remember that one game, and I don't remember what team they were playing. It was like they didn't show up for the game. And we were following it, and you know what? I should kind of take a look at what's going on with Westerly right now.
I think it was Killingly.
Was it that? Let me see here.
Or it was a prep school from Connecticut, like second week of the season.
Okay, 10:40 in the second quarter. Bulldogs just scored a touchdown. I'm watching it. Bulldogs just scored a touchdown. It's 13-0 Bulldogs over the Burville Broncos. Oh, am I looking at?
You might be looking at highlights?
No, it can't be highlights.
Our next senior, accompanied by parents Greg and Nicole and grandmother
You're looking at it as
Maria.
well, so let me just put that up there for you.
Kiana Vieira.
So it's 13-0. Oh, it keeps... something's wrong with the. That might be a highlight.
Well, again,
here it is.
This being a non-divisional game, the Bulldogs are playing for points here as well as for a W.
Yep. All right, here's the live feed. That was
Our
highlights.
next senior, accompanied by Mother Davina and
It's at
brother
halftime,
James
but I don't
Lee.
see a score.
Please get up for Jana Denise Madriaga.
We will get you a score for Westerly because they are the favorites. They are leading the Division 2. So right now it's Westerly number 1, South Kingstown 2, East Providence 3, West Warwick 4, and Pawtucket Co-op 5.
Correct. Followed by Lincoln, Woonsocket, and Moses Brown right now, with Coventry hoping for that 8th spot.
Next, accompanied by Mom Lisa. Please get up
But
for
they
Miles
must
Medley.
East Providence is up 25-0 on Moses Brown. So the Oakers
could just sit right at number 4 then, because East Providence is winning and they're number 3.
Right.
So West Warwick would just settle in at the 4th spot and host one home playoff game.
Right. And then, in all probability, go to Westerly afterwards.
Sister Alexis, please get up for Zachary Snowman.
As far as the Oakers are concerned, if East Providence is up 28-0, if Coventry loses, they're out.
They're out anyways, and I think that's where we're going to end up. I don't see Coventry coming back. They're not a team that can put together a viable comeback, and we've seen them a couple of times this year. Nothing against Coventry. They just if they get a lead, they can sustain a lead. They just can't come from behind. I just don't think they have that gumption.
Well, again, they're playing a team that has played very, very well.
Yeah.
Brother Brody, please give it up for Jake Gregson.
So Wesley's at halftime right now. They're doing their marching band routine, which looks pretty good, by the way.
But no score.
No score. They're not showing a score on the screen. I could kind of text somebody and see what the score is.
Brizzy, where'd you get that score from? East Providence score. From Eric Rube? It always depends on Eric Rube. I'll be watching him tonight.
One more big round of applause for our 2026
Wizards are returning to the field, which means we've killed off the Newport Creamery pregame show, or halftime show. Brought to you by DuPont Creamery on Tyler Avenue in Coventry. Okay, Wizards get the ball.
Here's a score: 29-0. Westerly leads at the half.
There you go. So they're rolling. They may not even need the West Warwick game because I think they've beaten South Kingstown this year. If it comes down to head-to-head, Westerly will be the 1 seed. So we'll see how they play that next week. That game down at Salieri Field in Westerly. This one's about to resume, friends, so stay tuned. More West Warwick High School football coming your way in a moment with the Wizards leading Mount Pleasant from 28-6 on I-105.5. The legendary 1450 AM in on Wizards TV.
New from your local Newport Creamery, it's the new 2 for $25 menu. Choose any of 4 tasty appetizers and pair it up with any 2 of the 5 entree items on the 2 for $25 menu. If you're still hungry, you can get 2 classic sundaes for an additional $10. Cure that hunger without breaking the bank. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time only. The new 2 for $25 menu from your friends at your local Newport Creamery on Tioga Avenue in Coventry or any Newport Creamery location.
Tired of the same old restaurant chains? Head to Dan's Place in West Greenwich for a perfect family-friendly environment to watch sports and enjoy the best food Rhode Island has to offer. Dan's menu's filled with a variety of choices that will make everyone happy. Dan's has fresh house-made burgers, tender wings, mouth-watering steaks, pastas, the freshest seafood, and the best pizza around. Dan's Place is open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday at 880 Victory Highway, West Greenwich, exit 14B off I-95. Dan's Place, the perfect place for friends and families to gather.
It's the Bank RI Game of the Week on WWRI, West Warwick, Warwick Coventry, and W288EE West Warwick.
28-6, so it's a 22-point lead. The Wizards need a couple of scores to get it down to running time. Not that we're wishing it by any means, but just a reality check. What kind of person is Christian Briggs, you ask? Ask me that question.
What kind of person is Christian Briggs?
Well, let me tell you something. Now, you know that the class of 1973 has raised money every year for the last 24 years or so.
I do.
For scholarships.
Yes.
Your daughter Macy
My
was a recipient
daughter Macy
of a class of 73.
Appreciated that immensely.
At the last one, I've been doing this now, since I started giving the awards. I've been challenging the president of the outgoing class to start giving back. And Christian Briggs, president class of 25, has already got his charges together to try to challenge the class of 73 and see if they can raise as much money as we do for the West Warwick Scholarship Fund.
How do you, and let me ask you this, how does the class of 73 continuously raise money and been doing so for X amount of years? What do you guys do?
Our biggest strength is we have a Facebook page. Our biggest strength. We all stay in contact with each other when something happens, when somebody gets sick, or
Sure.
Just to wish everybody Merry Christmas or Happy Mother's Day, whatever. We stay in contact with each other. The second thing we do is we have a mailing system, bar none, the best. We have one of those Avery label systems.
Sure.
So when we put out a self-addressed stamped envelope to try to get our collections going, you get a letter, you get an envelope, you put a check in the envelope, you mail it
To you.
send it over to the school department.
Oh, no, it's not to you?
No.
Oh, I didn't know. I know you give it away, so I wasn't sure if you were the coordinator or.
Well, I do coordinate it.
Yes, but it does go to the school department and they collect the money and put it in your account and just kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys
And then-
choose, obviously, you have a committee that chooses.
Yeah, it actually comes from the guidance department.
Oh, it does.
The guidance department, based on financial need, will help us pick people for those awards.
Very nice. I always wondered how that worked.
Kilties kick off to begin the second half.
Now,
So-
who were you the president? Not the.
I was the president
were.
of class of 73.
Vantage point of the press box.
You wouldn't know it by looking at Eric White's little sheet here, but yes, I was the president of the class
Oh,
of 73.
make sure you put that on the next. I want to put that on the closing credits next time. Okay.
Thank you very much. Robertson will kick it off. Scholl and Medeiros are back standing at their 15-yard line. Ball Pleasant giving up the ball down 28-6. The Wizards have looked very good offensively.
Actually,
Robinson takes 4 or 5 steps back to his 35 and is about to put the right foot into the football. He does so. It's a ground ball. And it's going to be picked up and brought out to the 30 to 35. Breaking through and breaking free. Here go the Wizards for another possible score here. It's down to the 20, down to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, West Warwick. Electricity from Mike Gallo. 34 to 6. The breakout player of the year for West Warwick has just scored the team's 5th touchdown. Wow. So Robinson hit the ground ball. Gallo was there, handled it cleanly, and then took off on the sideline. And we're going to say it's 77 yards.
And he evaded like 3 tackles as well. He stiffed on 2 of them.
The place out of the hold of Corona. It is up. It is good.
Extra point good. Morgan remains perfect on the day.
Zach Morgan kicks his 5th. Wizards go up by 29. It's West Warwick 35, Mount Pleasant 6.
When your business banks with Washington Trust, you have access to convenient digital tools and branches statewide. Best of all, there's always a person to answer your questions. So you get decisions fast because they're made locally. Washington Trust understands Rhode Island businesses. After all, we're one too. Open any business checking account and get a $250 bonus. Washington Trust. What we value is you.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit washtrust.com for information. Member FDIC.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
So Zach Morgan has done a nice job tonight. With Andrew Chow still a little bit gimpy and not playing everything full-time that he does both ways. This time throws a pop-up their way. It's bounced and picked up at the 25-yard line. Reversing fields and going down to the 32 is Boisseau. I should say Gatson. And it's first down Mount Pleasant at the 32. Gatson has the lone touchdown for the Kilties on a 22-yard pass from Robinson, which came with about 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So we'll set the Kilties for you offensively. The quarterback is Jordan Robertson. His fullback is Amani Boisseau. He's got Jake Jollifer playing a wing. Rashawn Gray is a wide, so is Darrell Gatson and Amani Mercedes, who now comes to the near side on the right now, backs up to the 30-yard line. Robertson is ready with Boisseau at his left hip. Robertson holds. Robertson looks. He is going to be blindsided and taken down for a loss of 5. And I believe that was Luke Gallo, my friends.
Tackled in the backfield by Luke Gallo. Kilties lose about 5 on the play, brings up his
Second down to 15. Wizards defensively. Gallo, Machino, Polanco, and Thomas, the front 4. Johnny Sacco, Devon Bullia, and Elijah Bourget are the linebackers. Shoal Castaldi, Andrew Chow, and DeJuan Price in the secondary. They've been busy as Jordan Robinson has been slinging the football at will. Now, Mr. Monocular is going down a little bit. Robertson has 3, has 4, and is taken down by the interior of the Wizards defensively. Might be back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
I'm going to call 3rd and 9.
Ball still in Kilty territory at about the 35-yard line. Now let's see if I can get this thing going. Here we go. Here comes Cruz to the near side. Mercedes off on the other side. Still Bosso at the hip of Robertson on the left. The hand went to Bosso, but before the exchange, whistles blew, and this would be procedure against Mount Pleasant.
False start against Mount Pleasant.
So dropping back another 5, making it third and 13. Kilties taking a long time in the huddle, finally break. Robertson this time with Bosso on his right. Quarterback keeper runs right side. Wizards are there to snuff it out well before he gains 13 yards, believe me. Why run on Luke Gallo? He's the defensive end of that side, and they're trying to move away from somebody who's played so well all season long. So Yarko Diaz has had a long night. Drops back at his 20-yard line. Medeiros and Shola back for the Wizards. High snap fielded and punted for another near block. Finally going to end up in Mount Pleasant territory, but flags go down at the end of the play. Now we'll see what the flag's all about.
Ball picked up by Booyah. Flags on the play.
Devon Booyah covered it up. Almost at the original line of scrimmage from Mount Pleasant. We'll see what the flag is, though. And this is another long discussion. Getting cold in here now.
You've been cold since you walked in the door.
True. Personal foul. West Warwick.
So the Kilt is going to retain possession.
I did not see him give a dead ball sign, in which case it would still be the Wizards' ball. There's a personal foul, and now we'll see. The ball is at the 46-yard line.
Penalty against
The Wizards.
So it will be a West Warwick ball.
It will be. Yeah. Yep.
Resulted in 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Out of the eye, they come again with Beaulieu, the fullback. Johnny Sacco, the tailback, and then go over the middle. They gain him a couple for Beaulieu. 2nd down, 8. Another score here should run the clock.
On the carry, short gain on the play, brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Wizards.
I'll tell you, they've run, West Warwick has, some good depth since the Andrew Chow injury with Petrarca and now Sacco, who had like 140-something yards against Middletown last week. 2nd and 8, out of the eye they come again. Corona checks back with his backfield. And here's Andrew Chow again. Side steps, turns, has the corner, has 10, has 15, has 20, has a few more. Finally gets inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. That's Sacco.
Big gain by Johnny Sacco.
So that's a chunk right there. From the 17, it's a 30-yard gain. But now a hold against the Wizards will bring that back.
Holding penalty against the Wizards will bring that play back.
14 Sacco, not 4 Andrew Chow. I'm looking for Nick Andrew Chow on the sideline once again.
So it's 2nd and 10 now.
2nd and 10 from the 46.
Sacco now coming out. I think Petrarca's in instead. The magic of the binocular. Now we all wait for Nate Corona. Here comes the play. Price, stop. Slot right. Show wide right. And the eye, the fake. Corona under the rush. Corona's going to get taken down at his own 46-yard line. And then Yarko Diaz picked up Petrarca.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Nate Petrarca, brings up a 3rd and long.
So it's 3rd and a lot.
18.
Yep. West Warwick closes out its regular season at Westerly next week. Mount Pleasant heads right back down our way. They'll play at Coventry next Friday night.
We have a weekend off.
Well, you'll be away.
I'll be sunning myself.
Andrew Chow trying the left side, trying to grab first down yardage. He's close. He's got a few more than that. He's running the far sideline. He's in for a West Warwick touchdown.
With a touchdown, Nick Andrew Chow.
46-yard Andrew Chow run, the last 20 of which absolutely untouched. No flags. When we talked to Wes on Wednesday, he said, we're going to use Nick as sparingly as possible, but we want him to just try out and see, how it is with the ankle, etc., making his first real attempt at playing some football. It's pretty good. He's not back to full strength. That's the scary thing. Morgan out of Corona's hold, and they're going to fake it. Corona looks to the end zone and overthrew his intended receiver, who was all alone.
Conversion attempt no good for the Wizards.
So there's your 35-point margin. With 5:45 left to play, 3rd quarter. Wizards 41, Mount Pleasant 6.
Now,
Lil Rhodey Storage at 100 Pulaski Street. Lil Rhodey Storage is a state-of-the-art, climate-controlled self-storage facility with direct entry and easy walk-in access. It is secured, alarmed, and cameraed for all your storage and safety needs. Indoor vehicle storage and warehousing is available too. Finally, a local storage facility close to home. It's Lil Rhodey Storage. For more information, you can call 401-615-5100. Lil Rhodey Storage, 100 Pulaski Street, West Warwick.
I'll give you the wheel if. All right, Morgan the kick. Robertson's playing up this time. Here's a short pop-up headed toward Robertson's, taken at the 32-yard line. And the Kiltie immediately falls on the football.
Also on the catch and short return.
And Boisseau will head right back into the huddle. Ball to 35.
These will begin at around their own 35.
So now we will see if our referee says run the clock or not.
I got Mike Green texting me, run the clock, baby, run the clock. That's what Green's saying. He's listening. He's back in town, everybody. Molly did well.
He's not making his way up here, is he?
I doubt it.
Now he's good.
All right, here comes the Kilties on 1st and 10.
I mean, if you wanted to, I'll plug in the mic for him. More than welcome to come stop by.
Robertson with Boisseau to his right. Robertson will drop. He will look. He will throw. And it is complete at the 40-yard line. On the reception, it's Davun Almodovar, or Almodovar.
87. Oh, yeah.
Great job, field care. Now you got to move another.
We'll let the Spanish teacher pronounce this one.
By Almodovar.
Oh, just like it sounds, Almodovar. So the play covers 10, 20, 27, 28 yards.
Kilties continue from the 39-yard line.
So when they click well. Problem is they haven't done it enough tonight. Boisseau to the left. Boisseau gets the call. Boisseau gets 3, maybe 4. Across the 35 to the 30, across the 37 to the 37. Polanco, the last one, piled. Johnny Sacco was there as well, so is Becky Staldy. So it's second down to 6. Mount Pleasant has showed signs that they can move the ball. God knows they've had it for most of the ball game. So Almodovar will stop and talk to Robertson, and then he'll set up tight on the right side, along with Cruz and Mercedes, who are also on the strong side of the field. Boisseau to the left hip. Robertson will drop. Robertson will look. He will throw. And it'll be nearly picked.
Robertson's pass incomplete. Brings up a
Third down and 6
for the Kilties.
Man, West Warwick secondary is tough to throw against. Castaldi, Andrew Chow, Scholl, Price. Cover a lot of ground. Very speedy secondary. Going to put the crowd once again for some more comfortable chairs, Boots.
It's your last game up there.
Third long. Robertson avoids a tackle. Was under the rush. He let it fly. This one is going to be incomplete. Nearly intercepted at the goal line. You know, it turned out that's a good play because you don't want the ball at the 20-yard line.
You got a flag down, by the way.
Yep, right at the line of scrimmage, too.
Flag on the field right at the line of scrimmage.
Did it come down late?
I did not see it. I was following the ball.
Hey, give those referees a cup of coffee with this long conversation.
I think he's trying to see if, Wes is denying the penalty. So it must have been against the Kilties.
An offside call? Yeah, that would make sense. It would be a live ball, so it's a live offside call.
Penalty against the Kilties declined by the Wizards.
So the Wizards say, no, we don't want that one. They'll settle for 4th down. 3:36 left to play.
Which it should be running.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm getting text messages that the clock should be running.
Robertson deploys everybody. Almodovar tight right. Cruz and Mercedes off on the right side. Boisseau to his right. Quarterback keeper. Now he's going to look. Robertson throws. It is complete for a 1st down.
Robertson throws a dart
Gadsden
to Mercedes, resulting in a Kiltie 1st down.
was there along with Mercedes, who made the reception. And it's 1st down, Mount Pleasant. Like I said, when they move the ball, when Robertson throws,
he's got a bullet for an arm, though.
He really does.
He does have some great accuracy when he throws it hard and short.
Those balls are not easy to catch. They come at you like 65 miles an hour or more. Boisseau trying to grab as many yards as he can. and weaves and bobs and twists his way forward and picks up a good 5 or 6. Maybe.
Ball carried by Bosso,
Yeah, give
resulting in
him 1.
a 1-yard gain, brings up a 2nd and 9 for the
Look
Kilties.
much better through the binocular, I'll tell you that.
Looked much better from without the binocular.
So they give him 1. 2nd and 9. 2:07 left to play. Robertson, quarterback keeper, off right guard. And he is stopped. He didn't go down, but he was stopped. Polanco, Bernie Machino, Andrew Chow,
Robertson calls his own number for no gain. 3rd
and
9.
Connor Simpson on the play.
Okay. Yep.
So it's 3rd and 9.
Stand camera? Oh, field cam? Okay. You have a battery? Okay. Well, you can come up here right now.
All right, Gadsden and Mercedes on the far side of the field this time. They're on the right. And the rush is on. Robertson hit as he throws and toward the end zone and incomplete. It'll be 4th down. 1:01 left to play.
Pass intended for Almodovar, brings up a 4th down for the Kilties.
I wonder if there are any plans to improve this press box for next year. I'll have to talk to Jim Alves about that.
To do what to it?
Heat it
Why don't you start with chairs first?
and chairs. Those are the first 2 we on the wish list.
I'll take chairs over heat.
I'll take heat over chairs. Can always bring a pillow from home.
Heat for 500
Heat for 500, Alex.
What is what Westwark really needs? Robertson drops, looks, throws. Incomplete. Wizards get the football.
Incomplete pass broken up by Andrew Chow results in a Wizard takeover on downs.
So it's Westwark's ball, 1st down and 10 as we approach the last minute of the 3rd quarter here at MAZNICKI Field. And the Wizards up by 35. It's 41-6. Last report from Woonsocket, the Villanobans were beating the Oakers in the other game that matters in the Patuxent Valley was 29-14. And now timeout called by the Wizards. So we'll pause 30 seconds. West Warwick leads at 41-6 on I-105.5, the legendary 1450 AM, and on Wizards TV.
Boomerang's Roadhouse is celebrating 5 years at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Boomerang's features award-winning burgers, wings, fresh smoked barbecue, pasta, and seafood too. Bring the gang to Boomerang's. Their family-friendly dining room and outdoor patio are perfect for groups of all sizes. And don't forget, Boomerang's has a huge 40-seat bar and lounge, great for watching sports. Boomerang's Roadhouse, 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. As we always say, like a boomerang, you'll be back.
Now, back to the Boomerang's Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti, Mike Green, and Johnny Boots on I-105.5 and 1450 AM.
Dogs leading the Broncos 35-7 in the 3rd quarter.
That should lock it up for Westerly.
Is it Quincy in yet?
And with the...
Q's not in yet?
No, but there are some new numbers in that West Warwick lineup. Aiden Drugan is there in the tackle spot. Corona hands. Nate Petrarca's got some room. Look out, Petrarca to the 45.
Petrarca with the carry gain of about 25 on the play.
So that'll get them out of their worst starting position of the entire game. As we now watch the final 27 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Oh, the clock's running. Look at that.
They to get the tail. He's there with Johnny Sacco. And it is Sacco, and he is going to be ripped down to the line of scrimmage. Fell forward for a gain of a couple to the 47-yard line, and that will do it for the third quarter. So now the clock will run.
You think? Gain of about 2 on the play.
Running time, at least for now, as the third quarter comes to an end. Wizards 41, Mount Pleasant 6.
Wayne Miller was once an outstanding three-sport athlete at West Warwick High. His teammates always knew they could count on Wayne to lead them to victory. Nowadays, Kent County counts on Wayne for quality electrical service for jobs both large and small. Miller Electric is one of the area's top providers of quality electrical work. Whether it's a new home installation, a complete rewiring, or major electrical repairs, call Miller Electric at 828-0087. Get that electrical job done right the first time. Miller Electric, 828-0087.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200 or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
Hoodie over headset.
Oh, my God.
And off far side, and maybe a gain of 5 or 6. As the clock will roll now with 11 change to play in the football game, as long as the Wizards have a 35-point lead or more.
Third and short for the Wizards.
Actually brought it off to the 46-yard line of Mount Pleasant. So it's third about a yard. And West Pennington and company be in no hurry to run the football.
All right, Sacco, short yardage right there. Trap.
Greg Gunzoff's calling plays from the booth.
And why not? Sacco is the tailback. It'll be the fullback. And a first down across the 45 to the 44-yard line for Nate Petrarca. At what point do we see Q, Boots?
I hope Q comes in soon. My man Q.
Quincy Robinson, the backup quarterback for the Wizards.
Future quarterback for the Wizards, too.
Yep. Hope he grows. We'll see him during the basketball season.
Yeah, I can't wait for basketball season.
That of a point guard.
Listen, all I know is Eric White's still on one layer with short sleeves right now. Okay. Oh, it's 2 layers, 2 T-shirts. It's Patriots T-shirt. I can't wait for basketball season. What about you, John?
No, I can't either. I can't wait to do games for Rich Pendola over at Coventry, that beautiful, beautiful new gym. All right, Corona's got Sacco in the backfield along with Petrarca. And it's going to drop back. He's going to look. He's going to put it up for grabs. It is going to be completed at the 27-yard line.
Nate Corona to Evan Medeiros on
Medeiros on the reception.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurance coverage from home, auto, life, and retirement with just one agency? Graham Insurance can help protect everything that is important to you. Why not simplify your life? Visit Mark Graham at Graham Insurance at 328 Coeasett Avenue in West Warwick, or call them at 828-7946. Nationwide is on your side. Graham Insurance, proudly serving Kent County and beyond since 1970. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
They're still out there. I think West just kind of took a timeout so they could make sure that it's got 11 out there. We see Simpson, we see Medeiros. Only one team is still on the field. That's Mount Pleasant.
No, not down there. You stay up there.
They did stop the clock just to get this playoff. Otherwise, the stall tactic simply would have ended the game. But you do take the stop on of the clock when the timeout is called. And now West deploys 11 players. Lee remains out there. The big guy, Drusen, out there. They're fully expecting Robertson to take advantage and throw here. 4-man front and everybody else in the secondary. Robertson hands Boisseau. Tripped up near midfield and falls forward to the 47-yard line. That could be it.
There's 40 seconds left.
Maybe one more for Robertson here as they break huddle. Mercedes goes wide right. They've got everybody out there. They just hand the Boisseau up the middle for a few. A couple. 45.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that, my friends, will be it. So an anticlimax for this one.
Final score, Wizards 48.
As the Wizards trounce Mount Pleasant on a perfect night at MAZNICKI Field. Your final, West Warwick 48, the Mount Pleasant Kilties 6.
And a safe ride home, go Wizards.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
The distinctive and delicious flavors of Italy are now available for lunch at Pat's Italian Restaurant in Coventry. Take time out from your busy day and enjoy all of the great dishes at Pat's, featuring homemade pasta, Pat's famous tomato sauce, stylish salads, great appetizers, and zesty drinks. And Pat's is serving dinner daily at 4:30. Pat's Italian Restaurant, 650 Nooseneck Hill Road in Coventry. Check out the complete menu at coventry.patsitalian.com.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
For centuries, the lighthouse at Castle Hill has been a trusted guide to safer harbors ahead. And like the rock-solid foundation it's built on, at Bank Rhode Island, we're proud of the financial strength and the trust we bring to our customers, to our communities, and to businesses across the state of Rhode Island. It's banking, strong and trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back at MAZNICKI Field, where Johnny Boots and I have just witnessed West Warwick defeat Mount Pleasant by the score of 48-6. This game never, ever in doubt. 3 plays into it, Nick Andrew goes over from 38 yards, and then 1 play later, Nate Petrarca goes over from 35 yards out. Mount Pleasant was able to cut it to 14-6 on a pass from Robertson to Gadsden of 22 yards, with 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. But from then on, it was all West Warwick. Petrarca for 42, Corona for 20. In the fourth quarter, Mike Gallo, 77-yard gallop, 16 seconds in. Andrew Trout from 46. Ben Castoldi scores a touchdown with 3:40 left to play. Furtado on the kick, 48-6 your final. This game, Boots, was all Wizards.
No, all Wizards. From the get-go, from the snap of the first play to the snap of the last play, this is all Wizards. Wizards showed us something. Nate Corona. They all contributed. Nate Corona with his runs for 2 touchdowns. Andrew Chow, Petrarca coming in and just, offering what he could, coming back from that injury. And he's got a big game next week. And like you said, he's going to be ready for that game next week. And I'm not so sure. I mean, you're going to go into Westerly's game fighting for a win. But knowing you're going to make the playoffs and you may have to face them in maybe the second round of the playoffs, do you really want to put it all out there next week and risk further injury?
And the same can be said for Westerly as well.
Yeah. I mean, they have the number 1 seed wrapped up.
Yep.
So is it a trap game for Westerly more so than West Warwick? Yes. So how do you play that? How does Westerly approach that game next week with West Warwick? Do they go in expecting to win, and then all of a sudden West puts out his best players and they play their best game of the season? Just like I'm going to use this as an analogy. Patriots and Bills a few weeks ago. Nobody expected the Patriots to do what they did, and they beat the Bills. Is that what next week's game's about? Could it be? Maybe.
The one ingredient I think that says it won't be is what happened last year when West Warwick went down to Westerly, pulled off the upset, and came back with a win and then went to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That still hurts down in South County. So I expect the
maybe
Bulldogs,
some revenge factor.
Yeah, exactly. But it's Halloween night, and as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast,
anything can happen.
On Thanksgiving night, on Halloween night against the Wizards, anything happens. Hey, want to take a minute and thank Eric White, our advisor at Wizards TV, and our camera operators tonight, Juliana Dutra, Adriana Fabrizio, and Jaden Dion, for their efforts in making this another exceptional Wizards TV production.
So, well, are you guys going to do playoff games? So we will have at least one more game with them, providing West Warwick hosts a playoff game here.
There will be a game here, I think.
So we'll have at least one more game with our friends at Wizards TV this year for football.
The fact that East Providence has won gives West Warwick that number 4 seed.
Yep.
And they'll be here on the night of November 7th, I believe.
8th.
Friday night.
8th.
The 8th.
Yes.
No, the 7th.
Is it the 7th? I'll check right now for you.
November 8th is a Saturday.
You are correct. 7th. My apologies. Yes, the 7th.
So, and it'll probably be West Warwick against East Providence.
It'll be a good game.
No. Where's my notes?
Did you lose them already?
No. West Warwick against the Pawtucket Co-op.
Which we've beaten already, correct?
Right. Yeah. Correct. We had that game
Yep.
earlier on in the season.
Yep.
The weather won't be as warm, but hopefully the results will be the same
Yep.
as far as the Wizards are concerned. Our offensive player of the game, Johnny Boots.
Nate Corona.
Nate Corona, who hasn't gotten this award all year long.
Nope.
But all he did was score on a 20-yard touchdown run and led the Wizards offense up and down the field.
Yep.
Now, for the defensive player of the game, I mean, they use so many.
Exactly. How do you?
But I am going to do this.
You give it.
I am going to change the award from a defensive player of the game to a special teams player of the game. I'm going to give it to Zach Morgan.
Very nice.
And the players of the game brought to you by our friends at Washington Trust, supporting high school football in Rhode Island for years and years and years and years and years, both here and down South County as well. So that does it for this one. Time to go get warm, turn the heater in the car, and just kind of thaw out. The Wizards victorious. They knock off Mount Pleasant 48-6 for Johnny Boots and for our Wizards TV crew. John Parenti so long from MAZNICKI Field.